Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to take you along with how I meal plan, grocery shop, food prep, all the things, how I like to do it, just because I've gotten a lot of questions about this. I feel like I've found something that really works well for me that I've been able to stick to for a long time now. So I'm just going to take you along with it. First thing, I sit down and make the menu for the week. I usually just plan out like 4 to 5 meals for the week. I do not assign them to a certain evening, anything like that, because our schedule can really change. And so if I assign it to a certain evening, most likely it's not going to pan out that way. And I usually do 4 to 5 meals because I like to allow for leftovers and things like that. Looks like I'm gonna have a helper here. So I just have this pad here that I can put on my fridge. It allows you to menu plan here and your shopping list over here. I think I got it on Amazon, super cheap, nothing fancy. It does have the days of the week here. Even though I write it in like this, I don't always go with that. I just write it in. So for example, this was last week's meal plan. I had 4 meals planned out. I ended up only making, 3 of those meals. So the first thing I'm gonna do is the meal that I did not make this week, I'm just going to move on to the following week because I still have ingredients for that meal. And then I usually, as far as how I decide what meals to make, I like to go through my recipe box. This recipe box I use for any recipes that we really like, or maybe if I tried a new recipe and we liked it, I will write it off on a recipe card, put it in this box so that I know that we liked it and we can have it again. So most times, first thing I'll do is go through my recipe box, look through my recipes, see what I haven't made in a while, and I might pick a few of those. A lot of times I also like to try one new recipe a week. A lot of times those recipes come off of Pinterest. I do have a Pinterest board with lots and lots of recipes. I will link my board down in the description box for you so that you can check that out. But yeah, let's get started. So the menu for this week, like I said earlier, I write it in here, but this does not mean that this is what we have these days of the week. I leave time for leftovers, and so yeah, I just kind of pick and choose depending on how busy of a day I have. I might choose something more simple, and then if I don't have as busy a day, I might do something that takes a little bit more time. But here I got my ingredient list. I'm getting ingredients for party mix as a snack for the week. And yeah, you can follow me on Facebook or Instagram. And a lot of times I share my recipes in my stories as I make them throughout the week. I try to, as much as possible, go through my fridge each week before I get groceries for the week and just wipe it down quickly, and it allows me to go through, see if there's any things that need to be thrown out, and I can also look what I need to get as far as grocery wise that might, you know, condiments or things like that that need to be restocked. I can write that on my grocery list as I am cleaning out and see what we need. Here is my grocery haul for the week. We got avocado to go with toast and eggs for breakfast. Got blueberries, bananas, sweet peppers. These are really good dipped into cream cheese with everything but the bagel seasoning. Got apples, grapes, graham crackers, cream of mushroom soup, granola bars, fig bars, some different snacks. Got some hamburger helper. I like to keep this on hand in case I need a quick meal. We got some yogurt covered raisins and yogurts for the boys. Cream cheese. This is going with this. I am making wraps with chicken and these ingredients that I will show later. Got some crescent rolls, turkey breast ham, cheese, shredded cheese, string cheese, potatoes, and then I got a pepper to go with this steak to make steak wraps. Then here I have ingredients to make some, sorry about the crying in the background. Real life over here. This is ingredients to make party mix that I will also be showing you how I make. So that is the haul for this week. I like to wash my fresh fruit right away and dry it off on paper towels or any towel, and I will put the grapes in Ziploc baggies because I like to have it in the bottom drawer in the fridge where the boys can have access to it at any time. They absolutely love grapes, and it's something that's good for them, so I always think that, yeah, they can have access to it at any time. The blueberries I put in a glass jar. I found that's the best way to keep food or fresh fruits and veggies from rotting as fast is if you make sure they are good and dry and then store it in glass jars. These wraps are super handy to have in the fridge for a quick go-to lunch. You'll see in the recipe that I shared in the description box that the recipe asks for sugar. I personally did not put any in. I just wanted to keep it a little bit on the healthier side, and it's still really good without the sugar. I did a half of the recipe, and it ended up making 4 wraps. So that gives you a little bit of an idea of how much one recipe makes. But it's super delicious. And I feel like they last for about a week in the fridge. And that concludes the video for this week. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram, or you can also comment in the comments and I will try to get back to you, but I hope this can be helpful. My main tip is to take what works for you and apply it. I have tried many different ways of meal planning. I've tried doing it monthly, bi-weekly, but weekly has worked the best for me. If I assign a day to do my meal planning and my grocery shopping, and then have a day where I can do the meal prep as much as I can for the week, and it just allows for easy lunches and snacks to grab the rest of the week. So yeah, let me know if this was helpful. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.